So subscribe, share, thumbs up, yo. Turn on the notification bell if you don't got your notification bell turned on. Subscribe, share, thumbs up. So I'm trying to do something. They finished the parking garage that they've been remodeling for like 20 years now, finally. This is the, what's it called, restaurant? Oh, there's like one person sleeping out front. Yeah, Harrison and Kenzie. Yeah, Harrison and Kenzie Police District. Let's see what Trump's up today.
Set fresh. I like that.
Let's make this magic happen.
Black Collective, only on Pluto TV, streaming out, paid network. It's under executive powers as well. Okay.
President Trump, with cartels are now engaged in foreign terror organizations, what do you think about ordering U.S. Special Forces into Mexico to take them out?
Could happen. Stranger things have happened.
Mr. President,
That was actually
Say it.
Oh yeah, Trump's signing his way in. Let me fix this starting this on the
4
screen.
years ago, and
Let's
now
talk
it's
about Venezuela right now.
can we expect ICE raids starting tomorrow in major cities?
What does that mean?
Can we expect ICE raids in
Ice
major
raids.
cities?
I don't want to say when, but it's going to happen. It has to happen, or we're not going to have a country left.
This is
I
actually an
agree.
executive order
Yes,
designating cartels and other organizations to be foreign terrorist organizations.
That's a big one.
Yes, sir.
People have wanted to do this for years. So they are now designated as terrorist organizations, foreign. And Mexico probably doesn't want that, but we have to do what's right.
Wait, what did
They're
you
killing
say?
our people. They're killing 250.
Developing out these foreign terror organizations, would you think about luring U.S. Special Forces into Mexico to take them out?
Could happen.
Wait, what?
Stranger things.
Locates under executive powers as well.
Yeah?
President Trump, if the cartels are now machines, these foreign terror organizations, would you think about luring U.S. Special Forces into Mexico to take them out?
Could happen. Stranger things have happened.
This way.
Mr. President,
And that was actually,
He said stranger things have happened.
Say it.
how did you make sure that Maduro would
Well, let's
accept
put it in the
Venezuela?
crap bin.
Well, we're going to see Venezuela. We're looking at Venezuela very strongly. It's a country I know very well.
You know,
For a lot of
very well.
reasons, and it's well, it was a great country
The
20
currency
years ago.
exchange
And now
sucks
it's a mess.
dick.
Sir, can we expect ice raids starting tomorrow in major cities?
What does that mean?
Can we expect ice raids in major cities?
I don't want to say when, but it's going to happen. It has to happen, or we're not going to have a country left.
this is actually an executive order
I
designating the
agree,
cartels
President
and
Trump.
other organizations to be foreign terrorist organizations.
That's a big one.
Yes, sir.
People have wanted to do this for years. So they are now designated as terrorist organizations, foreign. And,
Wait, who is? Anyone? Wait.
Locates
what?
under executive
That
powers as well.
yeah?
President Trump, if the cartels are now machines, these foreign terror organizations, would you think about luring U.S. Special Forces into Mexico to take them out?
Could
Oh,
happen.
now I heard it.
Stranger things have happened.
Mr. President,
And that was actually,
that Maduro would accept Venezuela?
Say it.
How did you make sure that Maduro would accept Venezuela?
Well, we're going to see
What else?
Venezuela. We're
Street
looking
two.
at Venezuela very strongly. It's a country I know very well for a lot of reasons, and it's well, it was a great country 20 years ago, and now it's a mess. Yeah.
Sir, can we expect ice raids starting tomorrow in major cities?
What does that mean?
Can we expect ice raids in major
This
cities?
would be
wanna
fun
say
to
when,
drift this
but
right
it's
here.
going to happen. It has to happen. But we're not going to have a country left.
this is actually an executive order designating the cartels and other organizations to be foreign terrorist organizations.
That's a big one.
Yes, sir.
People have wanted to do this for years. So they are now designated as terrorist organizations, foreign. And Mexico probably doesn't want that. But we have to do what's right. They're killing our people. They're killing 250, 300,000 American people a year. Not 100, like has been reported for 15 years. It's probably 300,000.
This is an executive.
That power is not to proceed with this.
I don't know,
Please
you'll
subscribe,
have to
share, by
ask
the
them.
way, hit thumbs
Sir,
up.
this is an executive order entitled Protecting the American People Against Invasion, which again deals with the southern border and the unprecedented admission of illegal aliens across the southern border.
What do you see the biggest national security threat to the U.S., Mr. President? What's going to be your priority on foreign policy?
Say,
What's going to be your priority on foreign policy? What do you see as the biggest
foreign
national
policy is a big statement. I mean, my priority on foreign policy is going to be to keep America safe. Very simple. To be questioned, though, that's a big question.
Who's going to be the first foreign leader that you plan to meet, or who you going to call tomorrow in the first meeting?
I've already been meeting people. I've been meeting them. I've been talking to them. I met with Prime Minister Trudeau, like all Governor Trudeau. I met with numerous foreign leaders. Go ahead.
Sir, this next order relates to the definition of birthright citizenship under the 14th Amendment of the United States.
Good. That's a good one. Birthright. That's a big one.
What about that one is likely?
Could be. We think we have good ground, but you could be right. I mean, you'll find out. It's ridiculous. We're the only country in the world that does this with birthright, as you know. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. But, we'll see. We think we have very good ground.
Sir,
People have wanted to do this for decades.
So this is a proclamation declaring a national emergency at the southern border of the United States?
That's a big one. A lot of big ones, huh? You know what that means, huh?
President Trump, did President Biden leave you a letter?
He may have.
He may have.
Don't they leave it on the desk?
Like they did for him.
It could have been years before we saw this. Wow. Thank you.
Can you read that on the outside?
Maybe we should all read it together.
Let's read it.
Well, maybe I'll read it first and then we'll make that determination.
That's great.
Peter, thank you very much. I may not have seen this for months.
Happy to help with the passing of the torch.
I left Tim one in the desk just like this.
What are you talking about?
Unification of our country. I didn't know that he gave a pardon to his family because he did it during my speech.
He didn't tell you in the letter?
No, he didn't tell me. No. He did it, they released it during my speech. During my speech. So all I could do was say, excuse me, I'd like to come back and speak some more. So, no, we were surprised about that. It's bad precedent, obviously.
What are you thinking on tariffs on Mexico, given these actions you're signing on the border?
Well, we're thinking in terms of 25% on Mexico and Canada because they're allowing vast numbers of people. Canada's a very bad abuser also. Vast numbers of people to come in and fentanyl to come in.
When do you think you would enact this?
I think February 1st.
Are you planning on giving notice of that?
I think we'll do it February 1st.
25% of officers
Sir,
On each.
on each event.
this is an executive order taking a large number of executive actions to secure our southern border.
Okay? Sounds reasonable.
President Trump, we remember 4 years ago, Barack Obama had told you at the top that the country was going to be North Korea. Did Joe Biden tell you what he thinks the top threat to the country is?
No.
What happened?
I think we have a lot of them. Right now, I think we have a lot. I think North Korea turned out to be good. I was very friendly with him. He liked me. I liked him. We got along very well. They thought that was a tremendous threat. Now, he is a nuclear power. But we get along. I think you'll be happy to see him coming back. I think he has tremendous condo capability. He's got a lot of shoreline.
Thank you, sir.
Are you going to work with countries from South America to coordinate on immigration?
About who?
Well, immigration in general.
This is an executive order. Sorry, sir.
I'm fine with legal immigration. I like it. We need people. And I'm absolutely fine with it. We want to have it. We need it because we're going to have a lot of companies coming in to avoid tariffs. If you don't want tariffs, all you have to do is build your plant in the U.S. So we're going to have a lot of workers coming in. But we have to have legal immigration.
Do you have a date in mind for when you want to put in on the China tariffs?
Which one?
60%?
You're talking about which? Say it again.
The China tariffs, the
Oh,
broad
China. Well, as you know, I put on large tariffs on China, and they've really been forced to leave them. And if we didn't leave them, you wouldn't have one steel mill that's open in this country because they were dumping massive amounts of steel. We've taken
wow, I didn't know
in
that.
hundreds of billions of dollars from China and they were unable to terminate the tariffs I put on China because there was too much money and the budgets didn't work and other reasons too. No, we're going to have meetings and calls with President Xi. I spoke to President Xi last week, as you know. Did you know that? Very good phone call. Long.
Did you agree with NATO at this moment? Is it planning to leave your veto alliance?
No, NATO has to pay more money. NATO
Yeah, I
has to pay
agree.
5%. We are, we're in the Ukraine war by $200 billion more than NATO. It's ridiculous because it affects them a lot more. We have an ocean in between. And we've spent $200 billion more on Ukraine
I
than
think he's
NATO
thirsty.
spent.
He's looking at that milk.
And they've got to equalize.
I wish I could get an invitation to the White House. All that advertising I did to migrants for Trump, in case they were voting to try to convince them to vote for him. Hey, I wonder if they could look up how many of these migrants voted and how many of them voted actually for Trump. I wonder if I convinced any migrants to vote for Trump. Because I guarantee you those migrants voted. I would find it extremely hard to believe that all those migrants didn't vote in that last election. Who knows? Maybe I convinced enough migrants to make them get enough people to end up voting for Trump. Migrants probably even ended up voting for Trump. That's what I'm saying. It's funny. I don't know for sure, but I want to take find out that statistic.
One in the desk just like this.
President Trump, did President Biden leave you a letter?
He may have. Well, don't they leave it in the desk? I don't know. Oh,
What's in there?
Peter, it could have been years before we got it. Wow, thank you.
Can you read that on the outside?
Maybe we should all read it together.
Let's read it.
Well, maybe I'll read it first and then make that
That sounds
determination.
great.
Peter, thank you very much. I may not have seen this for months.
Happy to help with the passing of the torch.
I did. I left him one in the desk just like this.
President Trump, did President Biden leave you a letter?
He may have. Well, don't they leave it in the desk? I don't know. Oh,
What's in there?
thank you, Peter. It could have been years before we got it. Wow, thank you.
Can you read that on the outside?
Maybe we should all read it together.
Let's read it.
Well, maybe I'll read it first and then make that
That sounds
determination.
great.
Peter, thank you very much. I may not have seen this for months.
Happy to help with the passing of the torch.
I did. I left him one in the desk just like this.
President Trump, did President Biden leave you a letter?
He may have. Well, don't they leave it in the desk? I don't know. Oh,
What's in there?
thank you, Peter. It could have been
That's so
years
funny.
before we got it.
Joe Biden left Trump a letter.
Thank you.
Can you read that on the outside?
Look at showing
Maybe we
it.
should all read it together.
Let's read it.
Well, maybe I'll read it first and then make that
That
determination.
sounds great.
Peter,
Just
thank
showed
you
the
very
letter.
much. I may not have seen this.
There
for
it is.
months.
See it?
Happy to help with the passing of the torch.
I did. I left him one in the desk just like this.
President Trump, did President Biden?
That's funny. So Tom McDonald has to say
Breaking
about
news.
this.
NYPD forced to pay out $13.7 million to BLM rioters for violating their rights.
What?
I got drunk and took a shit on a cop car once, and all I got was arrested. I would have threw a brick through the window and lit that motherfucker on fire if I knew they were paying people for it. $10,000 for destroying private businesses and causing a violent public disturbance. It's kind of ironic how the people who wanted to defund the police now want funds from the police. I've been avoiding doing stupid shit like destroying other people's property for like 30 years because I thought it would get me in trouble, not get 3 months of my rent paid. Are we really encouraging this type of stupidity now? That's what we're doing? We're rewarding people for acting like morons? Well, if that's the case, if we're paying people for being dumb, we better hurry the up and fund the police because they already owe the millennials trillions. Hey, anyone who saw through that BLM scam and didn't donate, I guess you don't have a choice now. Because that $14 million lawsuit, it's not coming from the police department. It's coming from the taxpayers. Good thing gas, groceries, medicine, and rent are so cheap, huh? Otherwise, I don't know how the taxpayers could ever afford this. Breaking news. NYPD forced to pay out One of the reasons the media hates Trump so much is because he's always prepared for them.
President, overall, South Korea has done 5 times more tests than the U.S. per capita. Why is that?
I don't think that's true.
But that is true.
What do you want?
Yahoo News.
You want to respond to that? You have the numbers.
South Korea's test.
you want to respond to that? Do you have the numbers? That's so funny. Well, they're looking up the numbers. It would load back. Hold on. That
Thing was 11 per 100,000, and we're at 17 per 100,000.
Are you going to apologize, Yahoo? That's why you're Yahoo. Nobody knows who the hell you are.
One of the reasons the media hates
corrected
Trump
them
so
with
much
facts.
is because he's
Hell no.
always prepared for them.
President, overall, South Korea has done 5 times more tests than the U.S. per capita. Why is that?
I don't think that's true.
That is true.
Who are you with?
Yahoo News.
Yahoo News? What the fuck is that? Oh, Yahoo? Like, at Yahoo? That's good. It's my movie.
Ashley's New Year's sale is going on now. Start 2025 with a home glow up. For a limited time, take up to $1,000 off your entire purchase. Only at Ashley.
All yours.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress from Mattress Firm. We have a low price guarantee, so I sleep.
Get matched at Mattress Firm? Sleep at night.
Oh, that logo music just gets you pumped. Rick? I'm sorry, I'm just excited to be here. It's been a while. You know, for a long time, I wasn't sure I'd ever be back. Disney bought Fox, there was a whole boring rights issue, blah, 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 blah. But then, it turned out they wanted me. A one guy who shouldn't even have his own movie, much less a franchise. Marvel's so stupid. Look, we know the title of this thing, so I know what you're wondering. How we can do this without dishonoring Logan's memory. And I'll tell you how. We're not. I'm gonna let you know a little secret. Wolverine is not dead. Sure, it made for a perfect ending to a very sad story, but that's not how regenerative healing factors work. You think I want to be out here in beautiful downtown North Dakota digging up the one and only Wolverine? No, thank you. But the fate of my entire world is at stake. He may not be living his best life, but he's sure as hell dead.
What happened up here?
Bingo.
Crazy going on up there.
Yahtzee. Yes, yes, yes. Damn it! I'm much calmer now. I'm not a fan of science, but you seem incredibly fascinating. It's good to see you. I gotta be honest, I've always wanted to ride with you. You and me getting into Deadpool and Wolverine just fucking shit up. You imagine the fun, the chaos, the residuals. Good eye, Mike. She has nothing that'll bring me back to log faster than a bag of mad cash. Me too, Hugh. No. No. Oh, you become noble inside for real. God damn it! I could really use your help right now. There are 206 bones in the human body, 207 if I'm watching Gossip Girl. Here we go, maximum effort. get that 10 bucks after all. Joyride I took through space and time to the day that changed everything. I can't believe I'm finally here. I waited for this moment for so long. Thank you, sir, for seeing me. I firmly believe that my services can be of great use to your organization. I know I was caught masturbating in the lobby and started
Masturbating?
I'm sorry, what was that? No, I'm sorry. That's when you get those toy Hulk hands, right? And then you look down and you brace yourself and you ravage the midsection. I get it. Okay.
With the Hulk hands?
You get the gist. What exactly brings you here today? Wow, okay. I care. And I'm turning everything into a joke, but I care. I want to use that feeling for something important. I want to matter.
I would like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, y'all. Maybe we'll be back.
Show everyone that matter.